All right. Let's see what's happening right now. See what's happening in the market. We weren't live yesterday. I don't know if we've been live in like 2 days, or I don't know. It's been a little bit since I think the crash day. I think that's when we were live. But we haven't been live since, I don't believe. Let me refresh this.
One simple but brilliant
No,
trick to heat
no,
your home in
no,
90
no.
seconds and
Why
save
is this
thousands
coming
of
up
dollars on
with
your heating
volume?
bill this winter.
Why is that coming up with volume? That's weird. Um, all right, so we got one person that's here. I don't know how many people that's on X, but we'll see. One person that's on YouTube, 8 or 9 people that are on X. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. 11 people. So yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to chat in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and set a lot of stuff up, like stuff on YouTube. Make sure we have subscribers only and stuff like that. We get started in a couple of seconds. We go over here. Also, I decided I'm going to test something new out on Margex, where I'm trading with other people's money consistently, which is going to be really good, hopefully. You never really know how it's going to play out because you still have to pick the right time, and cryptocurrency can always get to a form where you are being liquidated. So make sure you protect yourself. This is just a test run for me to see how this will work, because I know for the stock market, things will not come back as far, but for the crypto market, things get liquidated very, very fast, right? You saw what happened with Bitcoin and pretty much everything else. There were multiple hundreds of millions of dollars that were in liquidation. So make sure you guys, protect yourself the best way you possibly can. Put that there, and I'm also going to put this in the Rumble chat. Let me change. I got to change the thank you, Joey Rez, for being here. I got to change the title and thumbnail on Rumble because there's a static stream, so it always comes up with the same one. Uh, uh, so I have to change that. How do we do that? Go live, and then we will edit. Choose thumbnail. And let's change the title. There we go. It's saving. All right, we got 27 or 35 people here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell if you guys are interested in more videos, more content like this. I appreciate it. Yes, Mr. P's right. Kick that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Definitely stand up and kick that like button. Don't break your phone, but support me in a way. I do appreciate it. We have 11 likes, 46 people here. Make sure you hit that like button. Good morning. Good morning, Matt. Good morning. Yo, what's going on? Uh, I have to download Rumble. I'll make one later after work. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like Rumble, to an extent. It is more politically driven, I can say that. But I do really, really like Rumble. It's something where for creators you can get monetized literally right away, and you're supporting your creators, the creators that you watch right away, no matter if they have 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. Like you're able to have that support. So it really does mean a lot to do that. Even though it's not the same level of payout that YouTube brings, but still, it's still something extra that I could probably put towards my dividend portfolio and invest a little bit more off of just views, and it gives me a presence on a different platform. So I appreciate it. Is today the day we find out about the ETFs? From what I heard, I thought it was January 7th. That was the day. I'm not sure if I'm right by saying that, what profile picture is on your Rumble? So I have a main account which has an MP. That's my overall account that houses my crypto content as well as stock content, but then also my credit card content. So if I have a video that I'm posting credit card wise, I have that. So it houses both of those, and you'll get updates there. But I have um, the Matthew Perry one with my main profile picture with the the blue blazer and the white shirt. That's my main account. It should have about 600 followers. Still bullish on farm? Absolutely, I'm still bullish on farm. Yep. I don't know exactly where it is. Let's go ahead and check out farm really quick. Let me bring up my I gotta bring up Coinbase. I don't really have anything up. While we're bringing that up, while we're waiting for Coinbase and things to get ready, guys, make sure you go and check out HG Access if you haven't had a chance to do so. We currently have within here, we currently have 733 public members, just free members, but then you have 47, paid members, people that are paying for the Discord group and everything that it does offer. Within this Discord group, we have different sections in here, right? You have the main sections where you talk to everybody and everybody's available, but then you also have my section down here if you guys are interested in that, where you'll be able to meet me. You'll see the videos that I post. We can talk about it and, have a chat back and forth, but you'll be able to understand who I am, any announcements that I do have, portfolio updates, which I just recently published on there. Early access to content, I'm not sure that that's going to be there, but we may change that to something else. We do have trading with me. So one of my newest videos that I put on my Matthew Perry 2 channel, and what I plan on doing is updating a lot of people on what I'm doing with Margex, and I'll go into that in a little bit. And then also we have a general chat where we can chat back and forth and see what's going on there. So there's a lot of different stuff that you can have on here, but then you can also talk to other YouTubers on this same platform, on this same Discord group, which is definitely a good situation to get opinions on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on all of these things. So check that out. The link is in the description. If you want to become a free member, you can become a free member. And then if you feel like upgrading to test it out, go ahead and do that. But people have been gaining tons of value because there have been a lot of winners where you see, Fink, you have winners in Fink, you have winners in Dega, or whatever, right? There's just a lot of different winners that we have as we put out different plays. And the good thing is that we have kind of an insider information, technically. I don't want to say that, but we know where the money is flowing. Not necessarily like what's going to increase and what's going to really decrease, but potentially what's going to increase based on the sector that's really spending money for certain YouTubers and influencers on Twitter and stuff like that. Speaking of my trading portfolio that I plan on doing. So again, two of these investments that I made are not positive right now, but I'm looking for the future of crypto. So what I plan on doing with this, and the reason why I'm trading with Margex allows you to trade on margin. Right, it allows you to trade on leverage. Now, typically, I'm trading with 100x leverage with a small amount, and I wanted to test out something different. So I wanted to trade with a larger amount, but then trade a lower leverage. So like 5x leverage, so that if we do have any type of liquidation price, it is at a very low point, so that you won't really see it get back down to that point unless we see a major crash or sell off or something like that. So for Solana, I bought at 103 and my liquidation point is $83. I am down a significant amount, about 24%. But the point is that I give it a longer time to live. I've invested $100 into that. And I wanted to see how this does play out in the long term, because now what I'm doing is, instead of investing with $100, I'm investing with $500. And I only am risking my $100 that I started with. So if I get liquidated, I get liquidated. But the point is that I want to play it out for the longer term. And if I truly believe in cryptocurrency, then I'm going to keep doing that and play it out for the longer term while using other people's money to give myself 5x what I was going to invest. Does that make sense? So I think that'll be a good strategy as long as you do truly believe in the cryptocurrency market. And it gives you, even though you're going to see tough times throughout maybe the beginning stages, unless things are skyrocketing, it will give you so much more gains out of money that's not yours. So that's the thing that I'm doing. If you guys want to start trading with Margex, feel free to do so. I am up 400 or 350% on this Margex trade. But if you guys want to start trading with Margex, you can use my link in the description. Or actually, I put it in the chat. You can use my link in the chat. And if you're on X, it's in the comment section. And on Rumble, it's also in the chat. Feel free to use those links to sign up for Margex, start trading today. It is a partner with the channel, and I do like the platform, honestly. I really, really do. I'm not just saying that because they are a partner with the channel. I'm saying it because I truly believe in a day trading and swing trading platform, and I want to see what's the best tactic to attack leverage trading. So it's going to be really, really cool. But let's see what the crypto market is doing really quick. If we look at everything in the crypto market, let's refresh this. We're going to see that the market is still up by 1.2%. It's probably coming from Bitcoin that's still up in the last hour, or the last hour and, last 24 hours. Yeah, we're seeing Bitcoin that is up slightly. We're seeing Ethereum that's up slightly. And those two really run the market. So if those are up, then you're going to see a lot of other ones that are, or you're going to see the overall market that is up. However, you're going to see Bitcoin's dominance that is increasing, going from below 50% up to a level of about 52%, which if you're looking for the altcoin season to happen, you don't want to see this number higher when the altcoin season is taking place, right? Because you don't want Bitcoin's dominance to be up at 51, 52%. You want others to also contribute to the overall market cap. But you're seeing Bitcoin at 43 or almost $44 or $44,000. See, if it was at $44, I'm sure everybody would buy it up, right? Ethereum at 2,200, approaching the 2,300 mark. You're seeing BNB that's kind of been standing still at these levels, sort of flat over the last 7 days, as well as the last 24 hours. While you see Ethereum that's down by 5%, you're seeing BNB that's down by 0.1%, right? Solana that's down by 7% in the last 7 days. That definitely got hit from that overall fall. XRP that's also down 9%, almost 10% in the last 7 days. Seeing Cardano that's down 12% in the last 7 days. AVAX 12%. Dogecoin 11%. Polkadot 12%. Let's see. Shiba Inu is down 8%. It's at the added zero level, and kind of hovering between the two. Added zero, drop zero. Let's look at some bigger movers within the market for today. We're seeing Osmosis. That's up. Yeah, that's how you say that. 14%. 13% for the last 7 days. Celestia is up 12%, up to $16. That's phenomenal to see, because I still have my Celestia over my Kraken portfolio, but I'm just not logged in. 30% in the last 7 days, though. It has moved. Terra Luna Classic was moving yesterday. I did see it was up 17%. The highest point that I saw was like 17%, but now it's up. I say down. It was up 17%. Now it's up 9%, down about 12% in the last 7 days. Caspa has been moving as well, up 8%. Cosmos up 5%, and so on and so forth. Let's look at something that's moving, or falling the most. So not only things that are increasing the most, I also want to look at things that are decreasing the most. SEI is down by 7. Bonk is down by 7 as well. That's approaching an added zero, which will get you right back to kind of where you were before this. Render, that's at a, it's down 5% or 6%. Immutable X, or Immutable, is down 5%. Chronos, 5%. So yeah, you got some things that are falling. Beam is down as well. So that concludes like the whole crypto update, my little update section within this. I did want to look at, let's go ahead and look at my Coinbase account, which is currently sitting at $29,851, $29,785. It keeps changing. So let's go ahead and look at my assets really quick to see where things are. I know XRP is not really at the best point that it should be. I'm down $800 on that. It is my largest investment. You're going to see Jasm coin that's down to 55% of a penny. Cardano down to 54 cents. Krill coin down to 43 cents. I'm still positive. Harvest Finance down to 45 cents or $45. Still positive on that as well. Not positive on Shiba Inu. Positive on Anchor and Cosmos. Teller is definitely, the price is down to 115. And, as I come into more money, if it gets to that point where I can see, this point is still a huge opportunity. I'm down $289 on that investment since the crash, since that has fallen. But either way, I'm in it for not just the shorter term. If it would have been the shorter term, I would have made that move. Like if it would have went up to $300, I would have made that move. And funny enough, it did go up to like 230, I want to say, or 260. It went up pretty high. And I wanted to, if I would have seen that, I probably would have sold a little bit because I felt like it was going to pull back from that level. I just didn't see it at that time because it was later in the day when I get off. So that kind of sucked. Bonk also at $187, and that's down $112. API 3 is up by 30. I think that's a good play. I want to get more into that. I think that play will be a significant player, especially on Coinbase. Why is my comment deleted? I don't see any deleted comment. But let me go ahead and address all the comments right now. Guys, if you want to pick yourself up an XRP or XR Profit shirt, feel free to pick it up. The link to that is on my store. You can go ahead and check out the hoodies, the t-shirts, just all types of stuff. Feel free to check that out. Harvest Finance can't get the all-time high of 2025. Can't? You're saying it can't? Oh, can it get to all-time high? What do you mean all-time high? As in like $30,000? Because that was what the highest point was before everything was introduced in the supply. But I would say if you're looking at a level of $1,000, $2,000, I definitely can see that happen. It only has 700,000, and some people may hear that like $1,000 or $2,000. What are you talking about? It's at $45. Like you got to understand the level of what that would be if it did hit those levels. And you're currently seeing it with less than 1 million supply, 700,000 supply. So getting to a $1 price is $700,000. Getting to a $10 price is a $7 million, $7 million, $70 million for, if we just keep adding it up, for some reason, I'm just blanking, for $100. And then we see it at, $1,000, and it would be $700 million. Like, I feel like that's something that you could definitely see. That $2,000 would be 1.4 billion. Again, I think it has so much potential. Matt, when will everything recover? It's hard to say when everything will recover because we're going to see mixed emotions behind launches of, ETFs or approvals of ETFs. And, we're going to see mixed emotions, especially if you have the SEC that's still trying to do what they're doing. It's honestly just pisses me off. So I don't know exactly when we will see everything recover, but we're definitely hopeful to see this within the first quarter to kind of trickle into the second quarter where we'll see a lot of altcoins, flourish. Do you hold ALCX? I might. I'm not 100% sure if I do. That is Alchemix? Is that not right? I forget what that is. ALCX. Am I saying that right by saying it that way? Currently up 6%. Up 6%. We're seeing it at $31.06. If we look at the last 7 days, it's up 18%. $64 million market cap with 13.6 million in volume for the last day. If we look at the total circulating supply, honestly, it's not bad. It's not a bad play. at all, especially looking at majority of the supply that is introduced, like pretty much all the supply that's introduced. But you're looking at a $31 price point, $64 million market cap. And if you look at some history, yes, this was down to $12. It is at a little bit more of a higher point, but compared to where we'll get to, and hopefully you're not, yeah, you're looking at dilution that happened within it. So the overall market cap at its highest point was a $400 million market cap, which still, you can see so much more. $400 million market cap, this was sitting at about a $400, $500 price, right? So, I mean, you still have that room to grow. You still have that area to get to. So no, I don't hold it now, I would say. Let me check to see if they're available in Kraken, I might hold it. So there's a big chance that I might have it because it's over on Kraken, which means I may double down in the amount that I have. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and log into my Kraken portfolio. And all right, so we got 206 people here, guys. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. It does help out. What's going on with Jasm? Why is it crashing? I sell now. Look, it's totally up to you when you decide to sell. If you are worried about where the position is right now, then you may not be in it for the long term. You may just be in it for the short term. And if you're in it for the short term, it's totally understandable for you to take profit whenever you do have it. But at the first sign or second sign or even third sign of negativity, it really doesn't mean that people panic sell, right? I believe Jasm coin is going to be worth so much more than where it is. I'm not selling any of mine. I'm still up on my investment. Maybe that's one reason why I still feel perfectly fine with it. But others may be down. You may have bought it 60 cents or sorry, 60% of a penny or 60 or 57% of a penny or something. But it's understandable. Let me go ahead and type it in. So I forget which one it is. Let me explore and let me go to what is it? ALCX. Alchemix. So no, I don't have any that's over here, which is kind of concerning. It is available to purchase, right? So if it's at a $64 million market cap, why would I not have it? Did it just become available on Kraken? Because I should have it if it's at a $64 million market cap. So I don't currently have any. My balance is 0. I probably will have some soon. Just because I do see some potential in there, even if it wasn't at just a low market cap, even if it wasn't like completely, like fully diluted, or close to fully diluted, I should have had it on Kraken if it was available on Kraken at the time. So, damn, HG Access is truly great. I'm glad you decided to collaborate with other YouTubers. I think you're the best one out there and value what you say, but also a big fan of Zach and Austin. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really connected with them as much. I connected with Zach via like text or private message back and forth. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to be able to have many different personalities that care about cryptocurrency, that care about certain things, right? Some people are more bullish on Bitcoin or Solana. I'm very bullish on XRP, and some people may be more for meme coins, which is always great to have that mix in there to not really have to worry about the use case per se behind it, but more worry about the popularity and how things grow and how that contributes to the overall market, which is definitely going to be interesting. So again, why are you meowing so much? You're so loud. She's insanely loud. We got, yeah, like I said, we have 733 people that are here, 47 paid members. So, and a lot of posts within the Discord group. Can you stop meowing? I would appreciate it if you stopped. You just don't. But yeah, also guys, if you want to start trading on Margex, feel free to start trading on Margex. The link to Margex is in the chat. If you want to sign up, use my referral link, throw a kickback back to me. by signing up. You also get um, bonuses as you do make trades, and you get your fees covered and stuff like that. So that's definitely a good thing, especially if you're trading with leverage. You can trade with 5x leverage up to 100x leverage, and certain things is 25x leverage. But yeah, definitely check it out. Where was I going? So yeah, this doesn't look like a bad play at all. I mean, it is down 94% over the lifetime that I was here, but I mean, you're looking at $1,000, $2,000 price point. Yes, it was at a way lower market cap. You know, you saw this at a, and maybe the market cap wasn't shown, but you saw the dilution. So it goes from a $258 million market cap, um, which was right here, somewhere right here, and then it gets diluted, and now you see the larger market cap that happens there. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I might end up making a move into that very soon. But I just want to find kind of a lower point, because right now it's, if you look at the last 7 days, and maybe it's not going to show that. If you look at the last 7 days, yes, it was at the higher point of $40, so you would be seeing a little bit of a retracement, which would be about 25%. So that's not bad. Currently, where it was at the high down to 31 or 30 is about a 25% retracement. So it might not be that bad. You have seen this increase up here, and you've seen a bigger retracement. So from a level of 31 down to about 20. So you're looking at about a 30%, 33% retracement versus a 25. And even here, you did see a 30% retracement. So you might end up seeing that stair step on the way up. So this might honestly be a good time to make that move overall for the long term, if you're interested. But yeah, thank you for bringing that up, because that does look like a great play for the long term. So I'll star that and take a look at it. If I would, what I would probably do is pick up like 10 to pay like $300 for that. And we'll see how that plays out if that's the case. Uh, my cat does the same thing when I go to work at 4:30 a.m. Yeah, it's like so loud. It's ridiculous. HD access is awesome. Well, that's great. That's great that you're finding success and value in HG access. That's what we're trying to do. Hey man, I've seen your older videos on your thoughts on Jasm hitting $1. Is your conviction still the same with Jasm being able to hit $1 or above this bull run, or above this bull run? So good question. So when I talk about Jasm coin hitting $1, I look at levels, right? And I see certain things that develop, and it gets closer and closer to that level. When I look at like price predictions, I'll give you my price predictions on where I plan on selling a lot of mine, but then an open amount that I have left, so that if it does find a way to hit those levels, right? Because right now I can say that I believe it's going to be valuable in the form of billions of dollars. It's just getting up to the level of 49 or $50 billion, maybe a lot of a stretch, not seeing the full development and implementation there, because it's already, you're looking at it and it's already on, Coinbase and popular, platforms there, and trading on S tier exchanges. So there's not that push to it, but it does have a level of popularity like you haven't seen before. XRP, no profits right now. Yes, that's exactly what it is. XRP, no profits right now, but eventually, we will see that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that you have an open-ended like ceiling, I would say, where $1 is there, and it's as kind of that peak point for a lot of people. And for me, $1 would be amazing, because that's $1 million, because it goes from 1,000,000 Jasm that I have to $1 worth per Jasm, meaning that I have $1 million in Jasm coin. Now, will I have that much? No, but that's definitely a significant point, and I want to make that a significant point. But then as we see more things develop, new partnerships, new things happening, it gets closer and closer. But I can say that my belief is somewhere between, let's say, 20 to 50, if I'm looking at those levels, 20 to 50 cents, kind of that halfway point, seeing multiple billions of dollars, because we are seeing development. But you could see a level where it could be a $25 billion market cap, or half that, at about a $12 billion market cap. But again, I have certain levels in between that I plan on selling as well. So while it gets to a level of like 5 cents, I may end up taking some out, taking my initial investment as time goes on. So it's to say that you're preparing yourself to hold for the long term. Hopefully that works. Hopefully that makes sense. Good morning, sir. How do you feel about Bonk just turning in or just tuning in? Don't know if you spoke on it or not. Love your insight, young man. Be blessed and be great. Well, thank you for that super chat. Hopefully it doesn't come in as I'm going over the super chat. But my opinion on Bonk is that Bonk rose to like a $2 billion market cap. I feel like Bonk is definitely going to be a major player in 2024, 2025 in this bull run. And the reason being is because Solana is going to be a major player and it's going to always be a major player. And right now it seems like it's not just about the meme coin itself, it's about the network and the blockchain that is created on, because that's where we're seeing a lot of different connections where it's like, this is the meme coin of the Chronos chain. This is the meme coin of the Solana chain. Sorry. Give me a second.
Good morning, sir. How do you feel about Bonk just tuning in? Don't know if you spoke on it or not. Love you insight young man. Be blessed and be great.
So like I said, like there's a bunch of different networks and a bunch of different blockchains where it's like, this is the cryptocurrency or the meme coin for Solana, for Cardano, for Ethereum, for BNB, and just various different networks that have a lot of popularity. For AVAX, you're seeing a lot of the meme coin craze trickle over to there. So I think you're going to see maybe one or two per like network that truly run or blockchain that truly run. And I feel like Bonk is definitely going to be one of those major players because it's on the Solana chain. It will be that. But will it have any type of use case to it? No, it's purely just for gain. And I think it will be worth tens of billions of dollars. Will it be worth hundreds of billions? Probably not. Is it going to be worth high tens of billions of dollars? There's a high chance that it might not be that level either. But depending on how closely connected you end up seeing that movement with Solana and Bonk, you might see that have a chance to get to tens or higher tens of billions of dollars. But either way, it's still giving you so much more. It's still giving you so much more, potential from where we are right now. Spinach hands getting washed out. That's what's happening. What are you talking about, spinach hands? I've never heard that term, but it's funny. I was like, what are you talking about, spinach hands? XR pollution dilution. What? Can you look at decimal coins, please? Give me a second. What happened with crypto? I mean, crypto is falling because of from what we understand, and I honestly don't see the true like full connection there, because when I see crypto fall like that, it's definitely a form of manipulation. It's never a retail aligned situation. Retail aligned situations never go as planned. They never like fall down or completely increase and stay there, right? There's always people within that retail space that will buy up too much and sell before everybody else sells, or something that's in a certain place, they will maybe not sell off. And if you're looking to see it crash down or decrease, maybe that, which we never really want to happen. We always want it to increase. We're for the buy side. You'll never see it go as planned. For the crash itself, it all happened at once. It's like everything reacted. It wasn't something where it was like, this happened, this crash in Bitcoin happened, and then everything reacted afterwards. No. It was everything crashed at the same time. Everything fell at the same time, meaning that it's definitely some form of manipulation and big buyers, big holders that are selling off a lot of what they hold because they wanted to create a negative impact. And you did create that negative impact, and then you had the reaction. So when you look at when you look at, let's go and look at Bitcoin really quick. BTC. Oops. Why can't I pull? It's not pulling up BTC. How's not pulling up Bitcoin? Okay, there we go. So if we look at Bitcoin really quick and we look at the last 7 days, the last 7 days is where we've seen the crash. If you notice, the only thing that's out of line is this. That's the only thing that's out of line. So when you see that crash like that, that's not a reaction at all. That is manipulation, and the reaction comes with all of the fluctuation that you see here. This is the reaction off of this manipulation that happened. So for people to say, and honestly, it's not something where, and the crazy enough thing is, like, once you hit a certain level, you start getting into liquidation, what is it called? Liquidation, like trickle down, right? So one gets liquidated, one larger account gets liquidated, and as that gets liquidated, it pushes it down even more to another, to hit another liquidation. Then it hits another liquidation and another liquidation until it stops reaching wherever those liquidations are. So honestly, you could see a trickle down effect. You can see a snowball effect of liquidations with a larger sell-off, because a lot of people may be trading with leverage and get those positions liquidated. That's why $540 million was liquidated over that time. And I think it might have even been a little bit more, but you're looking at hundreds of millions of dollars that were liquidated at that time. So honestly, I don't know what the question was because I forgot. But that's what's happening with crypto. So we're now seeing a little bit of a recovery phase in where we were. So we were at the level of, it was actually at higher $40,000. And we're seeing that recovery phase back up to 44, almost 45, decrease a little bit, and then back up to 44. Now we're decreasing. We're creating this this channel here. So I don't really expect it to drop much further than where it is. I expect it to actually bounce off that level, but there's always a chance that it could pull back. It's creating this channel, and we want to see that channel obviously continue, because we were at $46,000 and it all of a sudden, boom, drops off. And then now we're starting to recover back again. It was definitely a form of manipulation, like 1000%. Let's keep it real. These greedy leverage traders and stop losses and liquidations are why we fall across the board. I don't necessarily think that's the case. The reason why we fluctuate so much, and I don't want to say that we need some sort of, I wouldn't say centralization or anything like that, but the reason why we fall so much, if we compare it to the stock market, the reason why stocks are as consistent as they are is because 70%, or most likely 70, even to 80 or 90% of a lot of positions, a lot of companies are held by institutional investors, or held by firms that are, implementing or adding those into, ETF trading into certain funds, so that they're investing into a lot of these places and holding for the long term. That's really why you see a lot of those things that are staying consistent. But when it comes to the crypto market, we don't have that. And that's why you are developing these like ETFs to create consistency, to add a lot of traditionalists into the market. And when those traditionalists get into the market, one, you're bringing in a huge flow of money, like hundreds of billions of dollars, maybe even getting in like the close to trillions of dollars that are there that's going into the market. And you're now creating consistency in just at least Bitcoin. And then you start to have that trickle down effect to other things like Ethereum and Solana and AVAX. Those will still have fluctuation, which is definitely a good thing for the bull market. But then once they get an ETF that is kind of all encompassing, I think that's going to be something that does not necessarily hurt the market, but hurt our potential, 500 or 100x gains or 500% gains. So understand that this is why before this ETF, before the launch of this ETF and every other ETF, this is why getting heavy in crypto is insanely important, because crypto is going to be huge. We all know that. But once it gets to a level of consistency, the huge gains that we are expecting are over. We will probably see some lower end ones that, come and go, kind of like what we do with, penny stocks and, penny stock businesses and all of that may not actually, be a business. We may see some that come and go, some that develop new things, but those will also be bought up by traditionalists in the new age, the new era. But we need to make sure that we get our foot in the door a little bit. So 60,000, 100,000, however much you have your foot in the door, because cryptocurrency is going to be ridiculously huge. And if we're a part of it, we will be big as well. We won't be as big as maybe some of the smart money, even because they have so much more money to invest. While we're looking for a 100x gain, they're only looking for a 10x gain, right? Or they may only look for a 1x gain, right? If they're investing $100 million and we're investing $1,000, then, you know, we need to see a 100x gain, and that'll get us to, you know, $100,000 or a 1,000x gain to get us to $1 million. And they're just looking for a 2x, right? And it goes from 100 million to 200 million. And they made, you know, so much more than we did. They started with a lot more than we did, but they also entered at more of a safer point than investing in the beginning stages of it. You know what I mean? So just a complete breakdown. Just wanted to show you guys how I felt about the market. Yeah, it's my full explanation. Them guys that follow your affiliate links and try to leverage trade won't be millionaires soon. They will be broke. So that's not true. If you're protecting yourself, I think you can find so many benefits. It's just like, and I've heard really, really good stories. So people that are, I always try to make sure everybody protects their investment, and protects their gains. You know, if you are trading, you want to make sure you have a profit to loss ratio. That profit to loss ratio may be, you know, 5 to 1. You only want to lose $20 to gain $100, right? If you set yourself up the right way to do so, if you find the right strategy, you can work that through. However, I think people need to find that strategy. It's not something where you can just take someone else's strategy. And I've heard or talked to some people that have developed some really, really good strategies. Oh, damn, skipped my question. I don't really skip questions. I just kind of go all the way down to the bottom, because there's, especially when I get into like a little bit of a spiel. I'm not one to suggest coins, but BRG seems like a decent play to me in a very small market cap. It's been performing well with some decent tokenomics. I did a brief research too, and holding. It's interesting. Let me go ahead and check it out really quick. I don't know if I'll fully bring it up. You said it's a small market cap, so I want to know how small the market cap actually is. BRG. Is it Bridge Oracle, which currently sits at a $4 million market cap? It definitely is more at a lower market cap. So anytime you bring something up on the screen and talking about it, especially in front of a few people, let's just discuss it rather than show it. Currently, it's at a $4.6 million market cap with $400,000 worth of volume. It doesn't seem like it has a lot of popularity, but you do have a decent amount of exchanges. It's just not any like major like popular exchanges. You're looking at the most popular exchange probably being what, Bitmart. LBank is still up there. BingX is there, but majority of that is happening on LBank from what I understand. Most of the supply is introduced, so it's not really a problem there. Fully diluted market cap is $5 million. I don't know how early this is, how early stages this is. It looks like the highest point that it did hit was about 32 cents. It's currently at 0.0005. So I would imagine you had way less supply at that point. Yeah, you were looking at you were looking at a $2.5 billion market cap for a long period of time. Actually, it was there for a while, for a number. It wasn't just like a jump up and then fall back down. $2.5 billion market cap, but then drop down to about a $7 million market cap. So that's concerning. And it goes from 2.5 down to 7 million, or sorry, 2 million. That's concerning. It did have a jump in 2022, in April of 2022, but then really trailed off and was sitting from then, fell down to a level of $9 million again from $600 million market cap. If we look at the price points and where that was, it was at an 8.5 cent price, which honestly, it could be something that does play out to to go in your favor. I mean, you're looking at 10 billion coins that's there, total 10 billion coins. It's currently sitting at a $4 million market cap. It may be a low market cap gem because you never know how it's going to perform. It hit 2 times where you can go from where it is now to 8 cents. If you go from where it is now to dropping a zero, which would be 57% of a penny instead of 5% of a penny, you're now looking at a 10x there. Then you see another 10x up to 5 cents. You'll be seeing a 100x overall. So honestly, it's kind of a risky play because it's not performing as well and you're not seeing as much volume. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, it's definitely concerning to see it go from a $2 billion market cap back down to a $2 million market cap and then back up to, an 8 cent price or whatever, 8.5 cent price, and then back down to a $2 million market cap again. It's just not something that sits well with me. But, honestly, you've seen the pumps, you've seen the movement, and it could happen again. But also, did it have other markets available? Did it get delisted from certain places? That's the questions you kind of ask. So it looks like it's a risky play, but I'm saying might pay out in the end. Let's see. Let's see if the market had any type of major movement. So it looks like it is still decreasing. The overall market is still decreasing. It was at a 1% increase on the day. Now it's at 0.8% increase on the day. Bitcoin's dominance again closing in on that 52% mark. So not really something I like to see. Hey, Matt, do you think we will see an altcoin season this year or next year? So I think we'll see an altcoin season this year. I think Bitcoin's dominance will decrease as soon as it starts to hit a certain level. Like once you see money that's flowing into there will be a trickle-down effect. And that trickle-down effect, you'll probably have Bitcoin's dominance that rises even more. Bitcoin's dominance that gets to about 50, 60%. But then you start to see it trickle down to altcoins, and then that will start to decrease very, very quickly. So I think altcoin season will be this year, but then 2025 will still be very, very bullish as well. I'm not sure if that will be the peak point. I do kind of believe that that's going to be the peak point, but I believe we'll see a lot of that growth within 2024. Are you interested in gaming or AI sector? I keep hearing they will be the top narratives this bull run. I am with you. I'm 100% with you that I believe the the gaming sector will be huge. Gaming sector will be absolutely massive to where you even look at how people view cryptocurrency. A lot of people that are blind to cryptocurrency understand that gaming is a major part, and that's kind of what they associate cryptocurrency with, even though there's so much more than just that. But they will associate it with gaming because it automatically has that association. You think about the games like 2K, or games like 2K, NBA 2K or whatever, or any other game that provides some sort of coins or gems for you to spend in order to buy certain things, to buy skins, or to upgrade levels or whatever, right? To get new weapons or whatever. And with all of those games that offer that, of course, you're going to have some sort of virtual currency that now turns into utilizing your wallets and utilizing cryptocurrency, whether it's Gala or whatever it is, and be a part of that. Now, do I have any major coins? Do I have any major gaming plays? I don't. I really don't. And I want to get into the gaming sector. I've been looking at lower end gaming coins because I don't want to get into the top of the market. But then again, I'm like, I kind of do because I don't know how big that truly is going to be. And if it's worth hundreds of billions of dollars, then I want to be a part of that. That's now at $1 billion. It's a 100x return. So of course, GTA 6, maybe. I heard GTA 6 will include gaming as well, which is definitely interesting. I got to see what's happening with these kids. Both of them are still sleeping. If Harper doesn't get up by 7:30, I have to get her up. No gaming, alts. Wow. I don't know what you're talking about. GTA 6, I can see taking crypto. Yeah, I heard that was supposed to be the route, is that GTA 6 is supposed to accept crypto, and that's why it's moving more towards 2025, because in 2025, you will see that implementation. It's not because, like, that's a lot of people got pissed. Like, I got pissed that they said 2025. Like, I want to play the game now. Like, I like GTA. GTA was fun. GTA is fun. I haven't played GTA 5 in a while. And I was thinking about going back to GTA 3 and playing different games to get prepared for that, so I can kind of pass by the time as I'm playing different games. But I have a lot of different games to play, so I'm not really worried about that. But I also don't really have the time to do so, so I try and find as much time as possible. Eric and I were playing this game yesterday called Overcooked 2, and I was a chef for 7 years, a sous chef for 7 years, so I'm used to doing that. It's so fun. The only thing is that they have all these extra things that are happening, and I'm like, just make it more difficult with more orders. That's all you have to do. You don't have to add in like falling through the floor and all this other stuff. But yeah, it was fun to be able to play that with her, because I never play any games with her. Buy Solana, can be your rich. So like I said, what I'm currently doing with my Margex, and this is just a test run. I don't want anybody to copy exactly what I'm doing because it may not play out in anyone's favor. But I'm thinking it's a good strategy, right? Because I truly believe in the crypto market. Why am I receiving ETH? Oh, okay. I know why I'm receiving ETH. Okay. Anyways, where was I going? I was somewhere, and then I received cryptocurrency, and I'm like, oh, well, now what do I do? Shoot. Oh, Margex. So yeah, what I plan on doing with Margex is basically, and again, it may not work out in anyone's favor. Right now, it's not even working out in my favor and what I'm having here. Now, some of them, yes, Bitcoin is still up a massive amount. It's up $70 or 400%. So that's still working out. But then you see my XRP investment, that's down $40 or 14%, 22% for Solana. What I plan on doing is I'm investing with little margin, with a lot of money. Now, what I always talked about doing is finding an area to where you are setting yourself a stop loss, right? So this is not for short-term trading. Short-term trading, you always want to set a stop loss. You always want to set a profit target so that you live to fight another day and find another investment, or find a lower point in that same investment, reinvest, and then make money from it. So that's what you do short term. What I'm doing long term is basically what I'm doing with a lot of other positions, right? Where I have, and I may be seeing negative times in certain positions, like say XRP. Right now I'm down $800, but I believe in that long term. The only difference between this and that is the fact that you can get fully liquidated out of the money that you invest into. Now, with Margex, I can trade up to 25x leverage. However, on certain things, I can trade up to 100x leverage on certain things. But a lot of what I'm doing, you're going to see here, I have 5x. This is the only one that's at 99x leverage. That is up 409%. However, if I put these at 100x leverage or 25 or 50x leverage, I would have already been liquidated, right? So what I want to do is find the lowest liquidation price that I can have, so that I know that there's a large distance between where I invest to where I would have full liquidation, so that I can invest with other people's money. And as long as it gets back to break even, as long as it gets like from falling back down or back to break even, like I'm good on that. But I want to see it go a lot further than break even. If I believe it can go, if it can hover well above where it is, like if I believe XRP is going to get to $10, I want to hold that for the long term, because that's not all my money, right? It's only $200 my money, and then the rest of it is through Margex. So I'm trading with $1,300 or $1,400, but I'm only using $200, and I only have the potential chance to lose $200. Now, if it does find a way to come back down to 46 cents, then yeah, I lose the $200 that I put in there. But I want to see at what level how many of these will play out to be massive gainers in the long term, and if I can kind of 5x what my return would be by doing that. So again, this is fully diluted would be down 1600. That's not true. So fully diluted for Margex, they only dilute you what you put in. So if you're looking at a certain position, you have a fully diluted price, which means that you only are losing what you would have invested. So I invested $100, and that $100 would get liquidated if that's the case. That's perfectly fine, right? I don't want it to get liquidated, but this is a test, right? This is all just a test, just like I did with Kraken, taking $500 and investing that into random low market cap plays to see how profitable the crypto market will be overall, and ended up almost tripling and still is going to be at that level. No, your position would be down. I'm telling you, I've had scenarios that have happened. I've had scenarios where you get fully diluted. The only thing you get diluted is the money that you put in. Trust me. I know. I've tested it out. That's exactly what happens. Fully diluted in a normal situation, you can lose up to everything that you have in your account. Margex is a different story. You only lose what you put in. It's treated just like an option play, and that's why I love the platform. Trust me, I've tested it out. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You only lose what you put in. So I want to see how this plays out, and I'm going to keep this updated. And what I'm doing is updating a lot of people on the Patreon. So on HG Access, I'm updating everybody on this. Let me go to, yeah. So on HG Access, I'm updating everybody here with Trading with Matt. So I have the first scenario where I actually am up within the video, and I'm going to update every single week and see exactly where that is and how that has gone. And every bit of money that I do have come into there, we're going to do that in, we're going to try and invest into something else, whether it's, doubling down in like Bitcoin or doubling down in XRP. Because if we see a lower price, it makes sense to double down, right? But I'm going to show you guys exactly how this fully plays out. But again, it's not going to be, if you want to ask about Margex, I'm going to talk about Margex. So, and I'm going to show you if it does work out or it doesn't work out. But the point is that if you're far enough away from the liquidation price and you truly believe in crypto and where crypto will go, then you have nothing but upside, right? So like, why would I, if I'm going to XRP and I'm like, okay, I don't believe that it's going to get down below 50 cents. However, it still could, right? It's currently at 56 cents. It's very, very close. 57 cents. It could possibly get to 46, 47 cents there, and it could get fully liquidated. But the point is that if I believe in the amount that I'm holding here so much, like, why can't I believe in this amount just because I'm holding, someone else's money, and this $100 or $200 here can get liquidated? It's $200. And $200 may be a lot to some people, but if you made $200 in the crypto market, you can use that $200 to invest. Does that make sense? I don't want to have anybody risk a ton, and I don't want people to copy me. I want people to, and then when it does work out, there's a lot of people like, oh, how can I figure that out? And I want people to develop a strategy for their own. But the way that rich people get rich, right? The way that wealthy people get wealthy is they are consistently trying to use other people's money in order to make themselves money, right? Not saying go and take out 1,700 loans or whatever, right? There's bits and pieces to what you can do in order to make money. Like if you are, buying a house and fixing up the house, there's a lot of people that will make money by using the bank's money, right? The bank is mortgaging the house, or you're mortgaging the house, and they have the loan, and you're paying the loan every month. You fix it up, you end up making a $40,000 profit. People that get wealthy are using other people's money to do so. So you got to risk it to get the biscuit. That's basically what it is. I just want to test the market. And if I test the market and it ends up working in my favor in a large way, because again, I'm using other people's money, it's going to be very interesting, you know, how many people are like, how can I do the same thing? And if it doesn't work out, then, you know, again, it's a test, and I have the spare money to do so. I'm not telling anybody else to do that as well. I have the spare money to do so. Now, I do believe that it will, because I believe in the crypto market. So all of these will play out in a large way, I believe. But we'll have to see. We'll take the time to see. If you guys want to start trading with Margex or start your own account, the link to that will be in the chat. Feel free to check it out. And if you want to sign up for HG Access, that link will also be in the description if you want to check it out. There's various YouTubers that are a part of this. I believe a live stream is going to be tomorrow, somewhere around like 2 p.m. or something, but it should be tomorrow to have a live stream with various people to talk about cryptocurrency and what's going on with the crypto market and what they see as the future and all of that stuff there. It should be really fun. I'm not really a collaborative person. Like, I've never been a collaborative person. So this is definitely outside my comfort zone, because I'm more introvert than you know. Like, it may seem like I'm not, because I'm here, you know, talking to you guys on camera and doing everything that we're doing. But I am definitely a huge introvert. It looks like Harper's waking up. Oh wait, she just woke up. All right, both of them are awake. All right, guys. Harper's gonna get dressed. So I have a couple of minutes and then I have to go, but I will stay live because I'm gonna bring Hayden down here and we'll be back. But I gotta put Harper on the bus. Hayden is staying home with me. She doesn't go to daycare. But yeah. Brings in a new audience. It's a great idea for you to get in a mix. You only gain from it. Well, true. But again, I've never been a collaborative person. Bro, do you see the bull market continuing right now and up till the halving event and past that? That's a lot of time to predict something. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. You know, it helps out the channel. So feel free to hit the like button. We have 340 people here and we have 100 likes. I would love to get to, 200 likes. So definitely hit that like button. Do I think the ETF will come today? I want to say no. And the reason why I want to say no, what is she doing? Harper, get dressed. Get up and get dressed. Hey bro, how can I get connected to you on Discord? So I have my Patreon. You can go on my Patreon, my Patreon, just to connect with me and just talk to me and back and forth and all that, and have the ability. You can reach out to me on Twitter, but there's not a guarantee that I'll get back. I get a lot of DMs. Not to say like I'm popular or anything, but I do get a lot of DMs from various companies and cryptocurrencies and people as well. So if you want to reach out to me, you can go to my personal Discord and reach out to me directly. And that's like $5. So the lowest level is $5. So you can reach out to me directly. We can always connect there and talk about whatever you want to talk about. And you can also get connected with Discord, where you can private message me there. But I do have, you can connect with me easily through Patreon. I answer all those messages that come through, as well as the communities that we have. We have different communities. I bet you save a ton of money not doing daycare. Yeah, $1,200. What's crazy is we paid $1,200 for over a year before we decided to take her out of daycare. And I was like, we should have taken her out of daycare a long time ago, because that's $12,000 that could have went into the market. I wouldn't have had to sell the positions that I had to sell as the bear market was happening, because revenue was down on YouTube, right? Or revenue was down overall. So if that's the case, like, we could have saved $12,000 or kept $12,000 to put into different bills, meaning that we didn't have to take $12,000 from the market. And also, taxes suck, which we have taxes that are going to be coming up again. But luckily, I definitely didn't make as much in 2023 than I did in any other year that I've been on YouTube, because it's just been it's been a kind of a piss poor performance for like content, because of like the negative market. Everything was in like a bottom area. It was all bottomed out. They've learned things in daycare. Money doesn't buy its chill, brother. So they do learn things in daycare, and I think that's why we have her in preschool, where she can connect with friends. I think that's the only thing she really learns, because I teach them everything. You know, as a person that loves math and loves teaching, I teach them everything. I go over words with Harper every day. I go over letters with Hayden every day. I make sure that, you know, they know the stuff they need to know. Like Harper's at the top of her class in first grade, and they have her sometimes, which honestly I don't know if I like. They have her sometimes working by herself because she's the only one that knows everything. Um, and I'm not saying like, oh well, my child knows everything. No, I'm just like, I feel like with the first grade stuff that we have, it's like it's levels or miles above like where I was at first grade. You know, when I was in first grade, it was all about well, kindergarten seemed to be all about blocks and just playing and making connections, and now kindergarten is about trying to learn how to read and learn about the basics of math and all of this other stuff. And I'm like, they're leveling up a lot, and there's some kids that are learning literally multiplication, you know, as you approach first grade. So at the end of kindergarten, and now Harper's learning multiplication at the end of or in the middle of first grade, and I like to, you know, teach her with a pace, and I'm like, am I keeping up with this pace? So it's always a struggle, and that's why I asked her teachers. I was like, let me know what she's learning so I can keep her on pace, because I don't want her working, you know, by herself. I want her to work with other people, and I don't want her to feel like she's better than anybody else. I want her to work with other people. So I've been, you know, dealing with that, and we had a parent teacher conference recently about that. But then also Hayden, I want to teach her as much as I possibly can. All right, let me get out of here. I'm going to stay live. If you guys want to stick with me, feel free to stick with me and chat it up with everybody else in the chat. But I'm going to stay live. I'm going to come back somewhere around 8:20-ish, 8:30-ish, maybe a little bit earlier, depending on when Harper's bus comes. And yeah, we'll get back to, you know, talking about cryptocurrency and whatnot. So yeah, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Let me go ahead and drink all this orange juice. Or you know what? I'll take it upstairs. All right, give me a couple of minutes. Make sure you hit that like button as you guys are. If you are leaving, make sure you hit the like button and show me that you do support me, because you've been here for however many minutes. But we will be live for a little bit longer. So give me a second or a few minutes, right? What's going on, everybody? Make sure that we're good. We got 119 people that are still here. He's doing fatherly duties. He will be back. Yeah, I'm back. Hearing the spot ETF is announced today. Are you hearing more about that? Let me go ahead and look up crypto news today. It should pop up. ETF looks very likely given these SEC steps. Bitcoin, this is an hour ago. Bitcoin edges lower as traders await SEC Bitcoin ETF move. Here's how spot Bitcoin ETF issuers are anticipating the coming days to play out. This is 14 hours ago, and this comes from the block, the same place that gave us the crazy news of Bitcoin spot ETF not going our way. Multiple sources and companies closely involved in the process explain the final steps involved in the moving towards the potential approval of spot Bitcoin ETF. If the SEC approves the necessary 19B-4 forms and the S1 forms become effective, which might not happen at the same time, trading could start as soon as the following day. So, what, only 199 likes? I said 200 people. 200 people by the time he comes back. It's so close. We got less. Actually, someone took one away. So yeah, definitely hit that like button, guys. Would love to get to 200 likes. That would be amazing. He's been going for over an hour. No, I haven't. I was gone for 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Tell me I've been gone for over an hour. There we go, 200. Yeah, now we're at 206. The fall from Lunic knocked him hard. And he now needs a strong pump. That I need a strong pump? Me? You talking about me? I don't need a strong pump. What do I need a pump from? We got 146 people here. We also have 20 people that are watching on Rumble. Thank you guys for watching. Let me go through those. So trade with Margex, that's what I put. If you guys want to trade with Margex, feel free to use my link. Can you check the Block V token? That was probably a while ago. Godspeed, good morning. Okay, thanks, I found you. Well, thank you for following and doing everything you could do. Morning, I wanted to say thank you because the information you gave the other day when everything dropped, it kept me from selling and bought into more. I'm new to all this and only been invested. I understand. It's definitely a tough situation when you see something drop that much. When something, liquidates a lot of people and people are starting to get concerned, you're used to like the stock market, right? Where things move like kind of consistently. And if they are moving a little bit aggressively, it's like a 3% drop, which is aggressive, right? 4% drop, crazy aggressive. But then seeing things that are dropping by 10% overall, 14%, 15%, 20%, and things are just consistently falling, it's hard. It's very hard we've been through this, right? And the people that have been through this understand what the crypto market is. Eventually, it'll all become very consistent. But if you are investing in the time where it's not consistent, when it does become consistent, you will be very well off because you are invested early, if that makes sense. So, good morning, everybody. What's new? Nothing much right now. Good morning, Matt from Cali. How are you doing? Doing pretty good. I've started my my overall strategy with Margex, and I hope that works out well. I just got more money transferred over to Coinbase. Currently, I'm down on these two positions that I'm trying this out with, but I am up 367% on my Bitcoin investment, but that's not to say that that's going to absolutely stay there. My full liquidation price is 42,000, which we're currently at 43 or 44. So very close to that level. And I could be liquidated again, which liquidated on this with $14 or $18 that I invested is like nothing. But no one wants to be liquidated, right? Lunic needs a strong pump. It does need a strong pump. I do want Lunic to pump. I don't need it to pump, but I would like it to pump. No crypto YouTuber is as interactive as Matt. Highly appreciated. Well, thank you for saying that. ABCXYZ. I appreciate that a lot. You know, I try to bring everybody into the into the live stream and feel like you're connected and try and answer questions and feel like it's more of a personal connection, more of a personal answer, right? That's what I'm all about. Now, we got 18 people that are over on X. Thank you guys for watching over there. I appreciate you for being here. Again, if you guys want to sign up for Margex, the link to sign up for Margex is in the chat. It's also in the comment section. It's also in the description of all videos. So feel free to check that out. Let's look at the crypto market and see if anything has happened since I've left. So it looks like the market has come down even a little bit more, right? And maybe it's a 24-hour cutoff. I'm not so sure. Make sure you close that, Hayden. Pay attention to what you're doing. There you go. Good job. Yeah, so it looks like the crypto market has come down a little bit more, but it may be the 24-hour cutoff. Currently seeing at a $1.66 trillion market cap. It's down, or sorry, it's up 0.3% while it was up 1%. And you're going to see this Bitcoin dominance. This Bitcoin dominance is increasing consistently. Hayden, don't play with that and close it, or I'm going to take that away. We're not going to spill it out on the couch. So yeah, we have 51. Actually, can you put that on the table right there? Thank you. You don't need to drink water every 2 seconds. So we have 51.73% right now. And it is up 0.3 or 0.4% overall. We're also seeing Bitcoin that is up over the last 24 hours of 1.6%. Ethereum that's up, slightly up. Seeing Solana slightly up, but it's somewhere around the $100 mark. You don't need to drink water every 5 seconds. That's too much. That's too much water. She's gonna pee her pants over here. It's too much water. XRP is currently down 1.4%, almost 1.5%. Definitely taking a hit there. Solana picking back up right now, so it's definitely approaching more of a higher level, which is good because I invested into Solana in my Margex account. It's currently at basically 101, so kind of approaching a little bit of an increase. We did have a high point of 108. Where I did see that. I was hype about that. I was happy about that. But, again, I still have my Solana that I invested at 66. It was at $66 and I invested in 10. So that was still a good point. I think I wanted to end up moving some money because if I refresh, I think I have about $500 worth of Bitcoin or $500 worth of Ethereum and like $400 worth of Bitcoin or something. So yeah, I have about $400 worth of Bitcoin and $500 worth of Ethereum that I could potentially do something with. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of Bitcoin, so I don't really want to hold Bitcoin. I think there's so much more potential in a lot of other things. And I know some people may not be fans of that statement, but I feel like there's so much more, potential in a lot of other positions. So I'm thinking about moving that Bitcoin actually into a position that we just talked about earlier today, which I'll explain exactly what I do on Patreon. I'll explain my new buys that I'm making on Patreon, and if I'm purchasing anything else. My finger keeps accidentally clicking this mouse. Back at it again. Are you still bullish on Jasm? Absolutely. Still have my Jasm coin. It's right here. Very bullish on Jasm coin. It's at the top of my list. Yes, I went from being up $3,000 to being up only 1,500, but I'm still very bullish on where this is going to go. This is just a starting point to where we go here. Love you, brother. Thank you for saying that. I love you guys too. All the subscribers that come through here, anybody that's chatting right now is a subscriber. Anybody that's a member as well as, a moderator. There's no me without you guys being here. So I do appreciate that a lot. What would I recommend? What would I recommend for what? Like, what position would I recommend? I'm not going to recommend any position to a person, but I'll go through exactly what I'm purchasing and why I'm purchasing it. Most likely, I go through that stuff on my Patreon, as well as through HG Access now. So if I have any buys and I'm making any updates to my portfolio, I will let people know in HG Access, as well as my own personal Patreon. But then we'll also have connection with other people within that Patreon as well. So if you see other people that are buying stuff, you'll see what they are buying. And honestly, as you see their different buys, their different targets and what they're getting, you can now see what maybe all of us are buying together. Maybe if we end up all deciding that we're going to go and buy Jasm coin, all of a sudden now Jasm coin has a lot more support over YouTube than it did before, right? Something like that, where you get a lot of insider information on where money's going and who's spending money where, you know what I mean? I think before anything, people need to develop discipline. That's true. You do need to develop discipline. Discipline is very key within trading. If you are trading and let's say you're trading back and forth, let's say it's, I don't know why it's not even at $100 yet. But let's say you're trading back and forth and you're actively trading something, right? You need to develop discipline to understand if you are down 20%, if it hits your stop loss and it's not an automatic stop loss, you get out of that position, right? That's your strategy. You stick to your strategy. Don't deviate from your strategy, from your plan, because if you do, then you end up losing, because now you are taking on a whole new strategy and you're not doing the same thing you usually do. You know what I mean? So discipline is very key, especially in short-term trading. Long-term trading, maybe not so much. You just need to invest what you're willing to forget about, rather than invest everything you possibly own. If you're investing your life savings into cryptocurrency or a certain project, then you're going to be worried about it. Everything that happens with it, you're going to be so worried about it. If you're investing amounts that you can afford every month, then it's a different story. Bless you, Hayden. Someone asked about Lucky's Leprecoin. I don't know exactly where it is right now. I heard they're going through like some developments, which is pretty interesting. So I haven't brought up Lucky's Leprecoin in a while. I think I looked at it offline, but currently you're seeing it at 26% increase on the day, which is phenomenal. It's at a 200. Sorry, I thought it was 26%. It showed a 26% increase. I guess that was yesterday. As things were, not really solid, you saw this increase here to about 0.000065 or 63. Now it's down to 6.1. It is slightly up in the last 24 hours, but once it gets to this point, it's going to look like it's significantly down because of the 24-hour cutoff. But it's sitting at a $484,000 market cap with $242,000 worth of volume. Here you see the places you can buy it: Uniswap, 2Bit, Bitconomy Exchange, Coinstore, Tokepi. They are doing everything themselves, so it's very tough to do that. You have no like amazing funding that's behind it, which you would love to have some funding, but there's no like extraordinary funding that's behind it. And you are all funding this yourself, so you want to see this like truly community grown position. Like, this is something that's community grown, and I hope that they have a ton of success. I really do hope so. I will provide as much support as I possibly can, because I do like the team. I like the transparency, and I think honestly transparency should be rewarded at times. Transparency should be heavily rewarded at times, and I'm glad that there were people that went from an $80,000 market cap up to a $1.6 million market cap. So it was phenomenal to see that. And then to see the drop down to about less than $1 million market cap, and then back up to like a $1.7 million market cap. So it definitely rose quite a bit. And I was excited for people to have that success. And so many people were like, thank you for putting me on in this play. You know, I ended up making so much money from it. And I'm happy for everybody to make money. The ebbs and flows to the market is inevitable. And people are like, why doesn't it stay there? You're not going to see positions that rise that fast stay at those positions, right? It's tough. It's inevitable for it to drop. And the point is that you want to see strength higher than where the strength was before. And you're currently seeing the strength a lot higher than where it was before. You know, it was at an $80,000 market cap. Now you're seeing it at basically a $500,000 market cap. So from that point to this point, you're still looking at a 5x return from there. Obviously, as it grows, and it's a more than 5x return, but as it grows a lot further and it gets up to a point of, actually it's a 6x return. But as it grows a lot further and it grows up to 1.6 million or 1.7 million, a lot of people made a ton of money out of that. And I'm so happy for that. Now we want to see the success that's trickled down to this and where it can go. And I hope that we could see Lucky's Leprecoin catch a lot of traction. They have no taxes. They're very secure. Honestly, I haven't seen a project that's more secure and more transparent. And the thing that brings out like bad actors in certain situations is like failures. And, you know, if you see something that drops down, a lot of times it's like, oh, well, you know what, as the owner of this or whatever, you need to take advantage of that. They're not like that. You know, from what I've seen and what I've heard and who I've talked to, they are not like that. They care about each individual investor that's invested into it. They don't care about the gains. They've talked to me multiple times. They were like, we don't care about the fact that it went from 80,000 to a 1.7 million. We want to see this have consistent growth because we know that's not sustainable. So getting up to developing something, getting on you know, valuable exchanges is a must. And the issue is that all of those things cost money. And if you don't have, let's say if you are a community driven token, like if I decided to start a token, I would need to put all money forth in order to get launched on some of these exchanges. And that's not something I want to do is, you know, pay a bunch of money to get launched on these exchanges. And then now I'm giving away a lot of, you know, what I have in savings. So it's tough. And I hope that they get the support that they truly do need, whether it comes as a form of funding, or, you know, whether it comes as, you know, I don't know, fundraisers, whether it comes, it doesn't matter. Like I want to see the support within Lucky's Leprecoin because honestly, the team is doing great things and they're trying to get on these exchanges with certain like free listings and lower cost listings. But places like Bitmart and places like LBank and all of these like places like those, even though those are tier 3 exchanges, still want like 20, 30,000, 50,000, whatever the amount is. They still want a lot. And then tier 2 exchanges want hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then S tier exchanges or tier 1 exchanges want like $1 million. S tier exchanges want like $2 to $3 million. So it's so tough to get on a lot of these places. And I feel their pain. I just want to see them succeed. So if we can help them succeed in any way, if anybody has any connections to get them listed on any exchanges, I'm all for. I'm open ears because I want to make sure they get listed on the valuable exchanges and have the volume and the support because it could be big. It could be. So yeah, thank you for bringing up Lucky's Leprecoin. I haven't talked about it in a little bit. XRP will remain stagnant till the SEC case is resolved. Probably put that one on the in the favorites, but put it on the back burner. So you're saying put it on the favorites, but you're saying not buy into it. More jobs, less unemployment, dollar index could strengthen crypto total. Could weakened. I'm nervously holding XLM at 12 cents. Holding and buying XRP is a no-brainer. I agree. I want to buy XRP every single chance that I get. Hey, are you still positioned in Grok? Yes, I'm still positioned in Grok. Let me see if I'm logged into my MetaMask. So I am logged into MetaMask. Let me go over to uh, Ethereum. I haven't checked out what the value is. So yes, I'm still positioned in Grok. I still have my 415,000, or sorry, yeah, 415,000, almost 416,000 worth $2,147.17. Yeah, let me go ahead and check out Grok price. I know it's not at the best right now, but I think we're getting through like this tough storm. Currently, it's sitting at 51% of a penny. And I think, when I compare that to certain projects, like that's kind of a steal in my opinion. Now, it's all up to you on whether you want to make that move, but it's a steal for me because I truly believe that this will find a way to get to levels of multiple cents, if not $1, $2, sitting at a 6, 7, 10, 12 billion-dollar market cap. And the people that are holding hundreds of thousands or millions will be able to make out so well on the deal. And I've just been thinking like maybe I should take another 500, another 1,000 and throw it in on Grok. I mean, I don't have any a ton of cash on Uniswap, but that would be investing another $1,000, which would get me another 200,000, honestly, another 200,000 coins, which is not bad at all. So I don't know. I've been thinking about it because it's something. If I get another 200,000 coin, that's 600,000. And yes, I am risking quite a bit to throw it back on there. I am risking quite a bit. But I don't know. I don't know. Have you ever covered BitTorrent? It's the top 100. I haven't covered it in a video. I've looked at it in a live stream though. I've seen the movement. The movement is high. I believe the circulating supply is a lot lower than what the total supply is. I'm pretty sure. CRO versus XRP. I mean, they're different. They're completely different. If I had to pick one or the other, like I think XRP is going to be a game changer, use case wise, world use case wise. When we talk about a top crypto exchange coin, we're talking about CRO. So I think they're both there. I invested more in the CRO than I did XRP, but I'm sure XRP is going to catch up. Overall, if we're talking about use in the world, yeah, XRP is better. If we talk about, exchange side of things, I think they're both different. Like, I don't know. Matt, what do you buy XRP for most? There's another project, SoftNote, that is more likely to replace Swift. So why XRP? Why would SoftNote replace Swift? So the point is that Ripple is making moves in the banking, the financial institution, and Ripple's main product, Ripple's main project that they are associated with, that they consistently have escrow for, that's released, is XRP. So seeing that connection, all you have to do is infiltrate, and you infiltrate the banks. Then you turn that into a situation where XRP is the best option. And now what happens, right? So it doesn't matter what replaces another, payment option that's out there, but what replaces what we know and love as money, as standard forms of currency. So if we see the ability to have a dollar and we put that in a bank, and the bank is like, that dollar is converted to XRP, and now XRP is being transferred back and forth and being used. I mean, that's a huge deal if we're consistently doing things through XRP and through cryptocurrency rather than doing it through our native fiat currency. So I think it's a totally different situation. Instead of having just a payment option outside, but also taking over the payment options within the banking institutions, financial institutions like Santander, like PNC, I'm trying to think of other ones that are also included in there. I can't, Bank of America, other ones. So if you're infiltrating these big banks, they're going to see the opportunity. And when they see that opportunity, XRP takes over. And when XRP takes over, the price skyrockets, right? So, or even the thought of XRP taking over, the price skyrockets. Personally, I wouldn't say buying more XRP is a big risk, but that's just my opinion. I agree with you. You have to have your own strategy. I like XRP, but I know a lot of other people. You know, there may be some other people that are bigger fans of what Solana can do, what anything can do. I'm trying to think of what you just said was the soft note. Maybe people are bigger on those positions. So it's all depending on what you see as an opportunity. And I'm not going to take away from that. I'm not, because those may be opportunities as well. And they most likely will gain you something, but will they gain you the most out of anything in the crypto market? Maybe not. Maybe XRP won't. You never know, because it still has to be implemented. It still has to be adopted, which is not something that's 100% going to happen. Just because Ripple is in the door doesn't mean that XRP also gets a seat, right? We are just early. Don't trip with the downturns. That just means buy more. Crypto is today's tomorrow. Matt, what do you think? What do you think of the SEI? I haven't actually looked into it heavily because I've seen the gains and I just never wanted to. Like, I always want to be a part of something, but when I talk about something, I need to be invested into it. So I don't even know what it does. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's about. I just see the gains. That's all I see. Yeah, I know it's sitting here on CoinMarketCap. It's trending and it's down by about 10.5%, but I'll have to look into it a little bit more. The most that I looked into it was probably just the price movement. Have you seen what Levi is doing with Lunic? Do you think it will be beneficial for the coin? So with Fire Token, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how things are working out right now, if it has launched and what the outcome has been, how much it has burned and all this stuff. I think anything burning Terra Luna Classic will have a benefit to it. Will it be able to create the same level of burns that we need to see within Terra Luna Classic to completely recover a lot faster? No, it won't. What will do that is going to be implementing a burn tax on chain, or on chain and off chain. We already have one on chain, so just seeing that same thing off chain would be fantastic. However, we don't have the major amount of support that we need to have with getting exchanges on board with this. It doesn't have to be 1%. It could be 0.3%. It could be 0.5%. It doesn't matter. We just need to see the impact on the on-chain or the off-chain volume. That's where majority of the volume is. And as a community, we care about recovering this chain. It's not about just profiting in the end, even though that's a portion of it. It's about recovery. Because if we can see the recovery, we see a lot more of a future, right? If we don't see the recovery, if we don't see the burns, then we don't see that future in it, right? Right now, the future is kind of blurry, where we're like, all right, what's the new normal that it's going to be? Because we may not burn down the entire supply. However, if we see that we're going to burn down the entire supply, what's the next steps that we take once we do get to a certain supply? Maybe we get to $10 billion or 10 billion coin supply. What are the next steps? Do we see it getting to a 10, 20, $30 billion market cap? Are we able to develop and build on chain with whitelisting or whatever we need to do? Probably. And that's what we need to see, is we need to see that path forward. But right now we keep seeing a path and then people attack that path and then that path gets taken away, right? So that's where we stand. Did you join the Shilling Discord group? I feel like it's an easy way to get sued really quick, revealing company secrets. So I don't know if it's included in like the stock market. Yes, right now there's no real regulation over that in the crypto market, so you can't really get sued for that. But it's not something you want to sit here and be like, oh, we have insider information and it's just insider trading. Like that's gonna prompt you to, end up getting some sort of a lawsuit at that point. So no, I didn't join the shilling Discord group. I'm not willing to just shill a position, because what they will do is shill a position as they already have a position in there, and then they'll sell it when everybody else gets in there. That's just how those things do work. For like our Discord group, we have an HG Access Discord group. We have communities that talk about different positions that we see as an opportunity. It's not to be invested in those, it's or to be heavily invested in those, but it's to see an opportunity in places where the money is flowing, right? If money is flowing into gaming, we know that gaming is going to be it. So let's talk about gaming. What are going to be the next plays that we talk about? Because we have this play, this play, this play, this play, and however it works out, it works out. But it's always great to have that information. So no, I didn't join any type of shilling a Discord group. It probably has like hundreds of thousands or millions of people involved in it, right? Matt, does Margex have a lot of coins, or is it limited? So Margex is limited right now. If they add new coins as you request them, so you can actually request a coin. It says it down here. You can request a coin if you need something, or if you feel as though it has heavy volume. But they trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Pepe, Shiba Inu. Some of them are 25x, some of them are 50, and some of them are 100. You have Caspa at 25, which was just newly added. You have XRP, LTC, ES or EOS. You have ADA, Solana, BNB, Matic. I don't know why I keep like accidentally clicking stuff. I gotta like hover you have AVAX. AVAX is not a bad, it's at $36. I think AVAX is a great play. I'll probably throw money in there as one of those plays that's like a 5x. Atom's a good play as well. That's the only one that's up right now. You have ApeCoin, you have DOT. So you have a lot of different cryptocurrencies, Compound, but you just don't have everyone, right? And I know a lot of people want every single cryptocurrency to be on there, but you only have a select few that you can day trade and swing trade, that you can long-term invest into and all of that. So let me see. So I have a little bit available in Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a position. I mean, Matic's at a spot where it's at 84 cents right now. I feel like that has a lot of potential to run to way higher levels than where it is right now. It is pretty consistent. Matic tends to be pretty consistent. And I want to invest things at a 5x. So I'm not showing my screen right now because I'm going to make this move, but I want to see the consistency that this is here. So if we look over the last, when was this? November 2024, or sorry, November 2023. You look at 6 months. Because I know this has risen just recently, and everything pretty much has risen. Because this was down to about 50 cents in October of 2023. And then increased all the way up here, and now is back down to the 200 EMA. So I'm going to play this out. I'm going to play out Matic. I want to play out a different play. So wait, let me look at something else. Let me look at because I have Matic there. Let me look at AVAX, because AVAX has run quite a bit. But it currently is down to the 200 EMA, which I think is a great spot to make any type of move. While it was at $50, I think that would be fantastic. Now, would it double in price? I mean, eventually, yes, but we have to see some major movement. So I'm going to take, let's see. I thought I had Bitcoin. I thought I had Bitcoin available. I guess not. It said that I had Bitcoin available. All right, so that'll be about 500 USD. And we'll see how that plays out as well, which will get me more Bitcoin, which I don't really know that I want. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna keep playing those out, especially ones that are at the 200 EMA. Let me go ahead and bring this down. Especially ones that are at the 200 EMA. When I see certain positions that are sitting here, you know, at or around the 200 EMA here, you know that you're going to have those bounces and those pushbacks off of them, unless the market absolutely collapses, which I don't think will happen. But you never really know. Anything could possibly happen. I mean, right now with AVAX, it is at a good retracement point. You haven't seen any retracement point since it started increasing. It increased here. It not really a full retracement point. It went up to about 24 and then decreased to about 20, and then increased here, increased up to 45, and then decreased to about 38. And then now you're seeing a consistent or a decent size retracement because of the dip that it did have, right? And now it's sitting around the 200 EMA, meaning that it has a lot of upside to bounce off of that. And if you're looking at that channel, I mean, it definitely shows that it should be a bounce and break above the $50 mark. But again, it really all depends. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for Margex, the link to Margex is in the description. Make sure you trade with caution, because you are trading with leverage. And as you're trading with leverage, don't get too aggressive, because if you get too aggressive, I need glasses. No, it's a very far screen. I mean, the screen is super far. I did decrease the size of everything. For you, it may look normal because you're like right here on the screen. For me, it's very far away. But I do that so that I can have the camera at a much like further distance, so that I could technically have the camera at a much further distance and do that. But I feel like this setup is just a little bit better. And if Daisy, what are you doing? She's sitting on my yoga mat, or whatever that is, the workout mat. Do you need glasses, mister? Because I see you speaking at your screen. Yeah, I'm definitely squinting. I tend to squint sometimes, like when I'm talking about something. Like if I talk like this, I'm squinting about it. I don't know why. It's kind of like a Robert De Niro, like that type of face, kind of like that. Like that's kind of what I do when I really am trying to explain something. I'll squint. Your support for XRP is very understandable. I only recommend to read into SoftNote versus XRP or Ripple, and I think you'll see a new fiat banking option opportunity. All right, I'll definitely look into it. I always give everything an opportunity to look into. I got into Gecko Inu. Sounds silly, but it's on the AVAX network and was up 130% the other day. I sold out. No, I mean, it's understandable. Like I said, AVAX is starting to explore the meme coin space, while you see a lot of other ones that are like say Solana that's exploring the meme coin space with Bonk and has had that for a while, and other ones that are coming on. You see Kronos Chain that has Corgi AI. You have Snack on Cardano, and it's just a lot of different things. You know, all good, homies. Just wondering. No, thank you. Your smooth face, I get. Yeah, that's something I do. Not really what I'm thinking, but just like, you know, I feel like I'm trying to like prove a point. I'll squint. Like, you know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Um, AVAX moving. Got in. Oh wait, I just read that. But yeah, we got a 206 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Grok will win, brother. I believe Grok will have an impact. Yeah, Grok is so freaking bullish on this price. Yeah, I agree. I'm between a rock and a hard place. I'm like, should I buy more Grok right now? Because I would physically have to purchase more through Daisy. If you don't stop me out. Just stop. Every time, if I don't talk to her, then she's good. If I don't talk to her, she won't meow. Yep, she's meowing, and she's still doing it. All right. But yeah, I truly do believe Grok is going to be a big player in the game, especially in the meme coin space. It's just I want to hold more, and if I buy another $500, I'll pay you. If I pet her, maybe she'll stop. Now she's doing those little meows like, this is what I wanted. I just wanted love. Just give me some love. I haven't had love in like a day. You're right. You haven't had any love. You do need a bath, though. This cat needs a bath. I gave her a bath the last time, and she does this meow that's like really, really annoying. It's like, I'm not even going to make it. No. It's just really annoying. It's one of those ones that's loud. It's like she's being like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because I got a child behind me. We got 22 people over here on Twitter. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button or hit that follow button. We're almost at 20,000 followers on Twitter. You believe that? 20,000 followers on Twitter. So definitely hit that follow button if you haven't. Now, please look at the chart of tokenomics of Fink on BNB chain. Check. God, so much cat hair. Check the boxes: 2-year locked liquidity, KYC, audit, no team tokens, no taxes, 21 million supply. I did see on the 1 million market cap. I did see that a lot of people that actually came through HG Access. There was a ton of talk about Fink and how that was running, and I saw a lot about it. So I know it's at a $1 million market cap, and we want to see it run. But let me go ahead and check this out. Am I going to... I guess I can't look it up because it's only on... Or right now it's at a 200... That's liquidity. What's the market cap? Fully diluted value is $861,000. Volume that we're seeing is $370,000. Different places that it's available on. I mean, you can buy it on PancakeSwap, which is the easiest place to purchase it if you wanted to. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. I hate that I have to look at it this way, though. I wish there was a better way of looking at it, like it was on CoinMarketCap already. You know what I mean? Have you heard of Pixel Gaming, Matt, on Rona Network? I haven't. All Fink tokens are in circulation. It's new and it's just getting started. I heard some interesting things about it. A lot of people are asking like, why aren't all like meme coins created on like the BNB network instead of created on ETH? Because ETH is just too expensive to trade for fees and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should take, because I don't want to convert over because I have to convert over if I'm going to buy Grok. Like, because I have a good amount on the BNB side that I want to move over and have 500,000 Grok and spend another $500 on it. I really want to have 1 million, and that will cost me another 2,500 at this level. Do I want to pony up the dough and get 1 million Grok? That would be risking a lot because I already risked 4,200, which is currently down to 2,100. And if I risk another 5,000 or $2,500 on this, TRB's now at 165. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I was literally going to buy after this live stream, and I was like, I should probably end the live stream to buy. Don't tell me that TRB's at 165. Come on, man. So it's at 151. It was at 110 or 111, and it just skyrocketed up. Ah, like that's the type of stuff that really gets me upset. It's like I'm like, okay, you know what? It's not gonna make a move while I'm live streaming. Let's wait a little bit. But I choose to live stream for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and look what happens. Before I even, because I was gonna get off of here before I went to go take Harper right here. Because when I got on live stream, it was somewhere around here 6:30 or so, right? And it was sitting around 115. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy some, but I'll wait until after the stream. I feel like things are not going to really get amazing for the crypto market. And freaking TRB runs, 24%, and now it's up to 164 again. I mean, I'm in it. I'm still in it, and I'm now back up to break even or above break even, but I wanted to buy more, and I had money over here in Coinbase. I had some in Ethereum and Bitcoin so that I can convert. Or sorry, down here, Ethereum and Bitcoin so that I can convert and add more. And guess what? Didn't get a chance to. So it sucks. But, whatever. We'll deal with that. I'm not going to be pissed for the rest of this live stream. Not going to be. Remember, this guy told you first major dip a few days ago. Sell off is going to get worse. Look at ICP. What's happening to ICP? Let me go here. No, not here. Let me go here. I'm very upset at that. I'm very upset at that. Ah, man. That really got me heated. I mean, ICP's down 7%. It's still at $13.21. It is down 7% though. You saw this dip that it did have, right? The dip, I guess that was quick. It was at like 16 and then dipped down really hard down to like 12 and then increased back up to 15 and now it's starting to slide down. It's understandable the movement that is happening, but it's always great to call something out when you call it. I don't remember though, but yes, I'll give you your props if that's what you're looking for. I'm telling you guys, with the BlackRock ETF coming, this will be the top meme coin of 2024. You must buy some Think. You think it's going to be the top meme? I mean, that would be amazing for a lot of people, especially at lower than $1 million. Especially you being able to buy it directly on PancakeSwap, so an easy method to buy it. Yeah, not saying that everybody should go out and purchase it, but you should do maybe a little bit of research to see what people are saying about it and the strength about it. Go on Twitter, test the markets, test the waters. Fire King, that's not a good start to your day. What's not a good start to your day? At least you didn't spill coffee grounds everywhere. I mean, yeah, that's not good. Coffee grounds are right up there with the worst thing that you could spill because they get everywhere. With it's up there with glitter. If you have glitter and you spill glitter around your house, that's going to be in your house for the next 30 years. Like there's no picking up that, sweeping it up off of everywhere. It's also going to be on every single piece of clothing, on your face, on no matter how much you wash your body, it's always going to be on there. Glitter just doesn't go away. We had a wedding at a place. I'm not going to say where it was, but we had a wedding at a place when we got married where they were like, we do not want glitter. If you bring glitter, we will refund your entire amount, or besides your deposit, we will refund everything that you gave to us besides the deposit, and you will not have your wedding here. If you have glitter on the day, we will shut down your wedding and you will not be able to have like, that's how serious it was, because they had glitter there the one time, and apparently it took them years to clean up. Years. Like that's one of the worst things you could have. I've been following Texum. Oh yeah, I looked at that the other day. And their progress has been impressive. Could you compare this to Ethereum in your next video, particularly its speed and soft node technology? So not in like the next video. I mean, I typically go over certain things depending on what I see within the market. But if I find the ability to do that, then yeah, I can always do that. Matthew, you had the chance to test new Treasure Wallet? I haven't. No. I know a lot of other people that have used it though. I just haven't used it. I haven't used any type of wallets there. Storage offline and whatnot. Yeah, I haven't had the chance though. Yeah, but I'm definitely upset at that. TRB that's up as much as it is, back up to $61, $64, or sorry, $164. Still above my cost basis, which my cost basis is 159. So if I update this, you're going to see that I'm not going to be down anymore if I update my Coinbase account. I'm not going to be down on that position anymore. I will be up. It's up to $1,000. I'm up $10 on the play. Again, it's just upset me because I was going to buy like 5. I mean, it wasn't going to be a game changer where I buy like thousands upon thousands, but it definitely would have had an impact as you could have 5 at a value of $600. Absolutely. I ordered, I want to see the hype is about new treasure. And it's fairly cheap. I want to connect it to MetaMask so I can hold my Fink safely. I'll have to explore that because I haven't. TRB is pure manipulation. I don't think it's pure manipulation. So TRB, this position has such a low supply that any type of volume does impact it in a large way. I mean, a really, really large way. I've seen this happen in many different cases, right? Something like a farm coin that it only has 2.5 million coins in circulation. So you can impact that in a large way with every type of volume. So you see $288 million worth of volume. Now, another position that's like that I think is going to explode is going to be Farmcoin, which actually only has less than 1 million coins worth of volume. It has, or less than 1 million coins in circulation. We're looking at 684,000 coins in circulation with only $2 million worth of volume. So just wait until we do see the aggressive level of volume that can go through Farmcoin and how far that can go. I could believe that can go up to, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. New Year's Day, glitter and gold flakes ended up in the flood or in the food. Ended up in the food. That's horrible. When was that? That's why they just do confetti. Now they didn't do. Are you talking about this year? Did they have gold? Like, every day is it's good to gall hard. What? Or good to go hard? Is that what you're trying to say? Now is not the time to buy. Now hold everything is going on sale. Saying hold everything is going on sale. This guy is never wrong. I'm sure you're never wrong. Matt, I need your input on where you think Pepe is going to go. I was going to purchase 100K in Australian exchange called CoinSpot. Let me know what you think. So I think Pepe is going to be a major player in the meme coin space. Will it be the most popular play? Probably not. But it will be a major player in the meme coin space because it already has that popularity and it has the amount of holders to create that popularity, right? Or to sustain that popularity. So I think Pepe definitely has a lot of upside to it, it's being at like a $500 million market cap. Being at a $500 million market cap, it really does have a lot of upside. But the issue is that, there are, other meme coins now that are coming up that have less than that. And people are looking for the meme coin that's going to do what Bonk did, where it went from a $100 million market cap to a $2 billion market cap, right? Everybody's looking for that, which you can't 100% find that, but it's there somewhere. I like these live streams, guys. I really do. I like how interactive they are. I like everything about it. I'm on Rumble. Thank you for being on Rumble, Mr. Virtue. Good morning. I'm new. Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. How many people can we get over on Rumble? Does anybody want to do a giveaway on Rumble? Anybody want to do a giveaway? Let me know if you want to do a giveaway on Rumble. I feel like we don't have we have to hit a certain amount of followers though. Where are we at? Why did I type it? I typed in followers. Sometimes I don't understand. The other day I was gonna put the milk in like the cabinet, and Erica was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm not right the right mind right now." But yeah, currently I'm at 594 followers. I really want to get to like 600, 650. I want to get there. 625. Can we get there? I don't know if we can get there. Can we get there without a giveaway? That would be fantastic. Let's see. Shadow token on Solana, I think, has huge potential. Perfect tokenomics. Interesting. You're saying perfect tokenomics. What are perfect tokenomics? So, I forget what I was going to do. I was going to do something because I was looking at this position, all of these positions, which are right now inherently red, every single one, 27%, 18%. One of them, which is Bitcoin, is up 330%. So that's great to see, but who knows if things are going to stay there. I can't wait to see the progression of that. And if it does, if it is something that, will go further south, because right now, again, it's hovering around the 200 EMA. And I think the 200 EMA is always a definite, launching point. We have seen it surpass in certain cases with AVAX, though. It's been, hovering above it for a long time. Jasm is currently sitting at 43% of a penny / cent. Perfect time to buy. Jasm is sitting at 43% of a penny. It was at 55 the last time I checked. So Jasm is currently sitting at 54% of a penny, not 43% of a penny. 43% of a penny would be $300 above my cost basis. This year ruined what? Enter diner. What are you saying? I don't know what that is. Richie. Later, everyone have a good day. Yeah, you have a good day as well. If you get a new treasure, please do a review on it, live or video. Yeah, definitely. If I get any type of cold storage wallet or some sort of place to, house my cryptocurrency that's offline, yeah, I definitely will do a review on it and see what I like about it. But it's going to take some time as I get it to maybe do an unboxing to see what it's all for, to use it, and then do a full review on what it's all, what are the benefits of it and what I see as a positive there. After using it for a while and holding it for a while and seeing the security within it and everything there. That's what I want to do, but I haven't ordered anything like that. And maybe I should, but once I get to a point to where I stop buying cryptocurrency, that's where I probably will start. That's where I probably will have something like that to start to store what will be my forever tokens away within those. Because anything that I'm trading short term, I mean, it doesn't make sense for me to put away. Anything that I'm holding for a long term, that makes sense. If I only had $200 to invest, which would you think was better right now, Jasm or Lunic? I mean, Lunic is kind of unsure. I'm unsure with what we're gonna have there. I think if we can see everything play out the right way, Lunic could be a lot bigger of an opportunity. However, Jasmine, I think, is in my opinion more of a sure thing to have an opportunity with that $200. But that's just my opinion. And I think as you see these opportunities play out, what can gain you more, what can gain you more consistency, that's what you kind of make that move and you make that decision for yourself. Um, all right, guys, I think I'm going to have to take some time I'm going to have to get out of here. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to check out HG Access, it is a brand new thing that's coming over here that's already here, where there's 700 plus people that are members. You have 47 paid members. You know, you have a lot of people that are just making sure she has the movie still on. You have a lot of people that are a part of it, that are in the Discord group. If you guys want to be a part of it, join me over in my area where you can meet me. You can see my portfolio updates. You can trade with me and see these updates to my Margex account and what happens there, as well as just chat with me overall and see what's happening within my space. But then there's also general chats and everything that goes on there with everyone. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Yes.
Then on a coin, you can buy something for that.
You can buy something with it?
Yeah,
What can I buy with it?
like a unicorn or like a different unicorn.
I can buy a unicorn with a dime?
Well, let me buy one.
Okay.
Let me buy one.
You're going to buy one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. How much to list at KuCoin? I don't know what that means. Oh, you're talking about like any project, how much to list? It's probably somewhere around like, I don't know, 100,000, or no, probably even more than that. Probably depending on what it is and how the popularity, you may end up spending, upwards of like $1 million. It's a tier 1 exchange, right? It's like tier 2 to, oh no, KuCoin is tier 1. So it would cost you a lot. So I don't really know the true numbers, but a tier 1 exchange is usually in the range of like 1 million to 3 million. And they classify tier 1 all the way up to what I classify as an S tier exchange, which is Binance and Coinbase. All right. Anyways, yeah, definitely go ahead and check out HG Access if you guys are interested. And sign up. Let them know that you came from me. We have a bunch of different YouTubers that you'll get a blend of personalities and things that people are confident in, and Memecoins and everything else. But then also, if you want to start trading with Margex, feel free to use my link in the chat as well as in the description, where you can start trading with it and maybe go along this journey with me on exactly trying to trade at 5x leverage and seeing those play out for the long term and see what those can be in the end. Right now, it's not the most positive thing for the different cryptocurrencies that I'm getting into, but that's the point, right? You're going to see positivity. Eventually within the market, and things are going to explode to way higher levels as we see the Bitcoin ETFs approved. Now, if we don't see them approved, then it could be something that creates some negativity to them, but everything seems like it's leaning towards approvals. But as you see things that are leaning towards approvals, the SEC likes to create a lot of negativity in the crypto market. They've done that. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this live stream. It was really, really fun to be a part of it. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.